Hey guys, it's Sunday, February 18th, and welcome to the Coin Alley. In this episode of the Coin Alley, we'll be talking about yet another fork. This time, it's Monero's turn. Welcome to MoneroV. I'll tell you more about this upcoming fork coming right up. Let's do it. Welcome back to the Coin Alley. I am your host, WT. So in this episode of the Coin Alley, we're talking about MoneroV. So recently, there have been a rash of forks, with our most popular fork, or the most recent fork, back in August, when Bitcoin forked and created Bitcoin Cash. Then later on, we had Bitcoin Gold, and I believe there was a Bitcoin Platinum. And then last week, I told you guys about the Litecoin fork. This one is Litecoin Cash. In fact, let's take a look here. Litecoin Cash, actually, the fork actually occurred today. So I just looked at the web page here, and it says here that the fork has happened. So it has already taken place, and I guess within the next day or so, we'll probably receive information about the wallet, where you can actually go and claim your Litecoin Cash. And I'll be creating a video and showing you guys how to go about doing that. But in this video, we're talking about Monero. So, private cryptocurrency, Finite hard fork of Monero. An airdrop is in the works for around the 14th of March. So Monero is a privacy coin, and I've covered Monero in other videos. I had a privacy video where I covered Monero among other types of privacy coins. So MoneroV will be a fork off of Monero. So within 24 days, 9 hours, 22 minutes, there's a little countdown clock here, and I'll leave a link in the description to MoneroV.org, and you guys can read up on this upcoming fork. I'll also leave a link to the white paper as well, but you're able to access that off of the main page. So let's look into this MoneroV. So it says here, the best private digital currency in the world. MoneroV fulfills the long overdue desire for a truly anonymous, decentralized, finite, peer-to-peer electronic currency. Individuals and businesses can transact securely, reliably, and anonymously with low fees using MoneroV. So all Monero holders as of block 1529810 will be owners of MoneroV. So it looks like there's really nothing you have to do. Just as always, have your key or have your Monero in a place that you control the keys, and they'll be doing an airdrop. So the MoneroV community looks forward to welcoming users, enthusiasts, and contributors to further enhance the development of MoneroV. So MoneroV is secured, which is a feature that is already implemented in Monero. So decentralized peer-to-peer blockchain transaction consensus enables MoneroV to be secure and reliable. Scalable, so that's in development using lower transaction fees and advanced modification to the core mechanism in the way MoneroV calculates transactions and balances. We are aiming to move MoneroV fully scalable by integrating the Mimblewimble protocol. And private, it's already a feature, or already featured. MoneroV is truly anonymous and private. Sending and receiving addresses are obfuscated, as well as all amounts being transferred in all transactions. And this is a huge thing for people who really want to keep their transactions private, where, the sending information or all of the transaction, you cannot really go in and take a look and see what's part of that transaction. It is all anonymous. So that is definitely the beauty of Monero and MoneroV. So here's a roadmap. March 2018, version 1.0, hard fork split release, 10x airdrop to XMR holders. So if you're holding, let's say, 10 Monero coins, then you'll get 10 times that. So it's pretty simple. June 2018, lightweight GUI wallet and web wallet release. September 2018, version 1.1, Bignum fix, 264 limit for all dependencies. And Q1 2019, proof of work change. And Q4 2019, Mimblewimble implementation. So here are the specs. Coin supply, a total of 256 million XMV. So there is a finite amount of coins that will be available for MoneroV, as opposed to Monero, which currently has an infinite number of coins. Circulating supply at hard fork, 158 million MoneroV, 10 times circulating XMR supply as airdropped. Proof of work will continue to be Kryptonite, so that has not changed or will not change. Difficulty, retarget every block adjusted difficulty initially after the airdrop. Block time is 120 seconds, and you have information here about the block size. Now down here you have FAQs about MoneroV. Get MoneroV via airdrop. Monero holders prior to the hard fork split that will occur in block 1529810 around the 14th of March will receive 10 times their holdings in MoneroV coins. And here you have some FAQs. I'm not going to go through the FAQs. You guys can definitely check it out. I will leave a link, as I mentioned before, to this site. Here's the roadmap. Here is a side-by-side comparison between MoneroV and Monero. So MoneroV, 256 million coins, and Monero has an infinite XMR coins. Coins in circulation at the hard fork, 158 million, and Monero has 15.8 million. Now you got your emissions per block. Smooth emission decline with a 6 XMV minimum until max supply reach. And then at Monero, you've had that smooth emission decline with a 0.6 XMR minimum for infinity. And pretty much the same information that we went over before. Proof of work remains unchanged. Difficulty adjustment is every block, and block interval is 120 seconds. Monero, like many other cryptocurrencies, is based on a decentralized consensus mechanism. Monero nodes run software that is restricted to certain consensus rules, so that nodes not complying with these rules would not be included in the Monero network. There's more information here about the airdrop. To acquire MoneroV, you simply need to hold Monero prior to the fork, ensuring you will receive automatically the equivalent of 10 times XMV, the amount you hold in XMR. A wallet with the same address, private keys, and mnemonic phrase you had in Monero will be created for you and your XMV holdings. If you own XMR on an exchange or any other third-party service and do not have an exclusive access to your private keys, then it is up to these providers to support MoneroV after the fork. In this case, you should check if the third party that holds your XMR supports MoneroV and will issue your XMV holdings to your account. It says here that we strongly advise to transfer your XMR either to a service that will support the split or to your own private wallet prior to the fork, as you will not be able to receive XMV holdings after that point. So it's very important that prior to the snapshot, and I got that word correctly this time, I'm very proud of that, prior to the snapshot, that you have your Monero in a wallet where you control the private keys, or in an area that supports the forking of the blockchain. So that's how you will be able to get those airdrop coins, is by having your Monero in the appropriate place. So guys, what are your thoughts on this MoneroV fork? Are you guys holding any Monero? Right now, I am not holding any Monero, but you know, that could change within the next, couple of weeks. I'll check out the pricing, see if it's something that I might want to possibly hold, maybe a couple of them, just to, have some MoneroV. So I don't know. It's really a gamble on how these fork altcoins, how they're going to turn out. And I think a lot of people just hold on to them just in case. I know a lot of people did dump their Bitcoin Cash. I held on to my Bitcoin Cash because to me it was like, free money. So there wasn't really any risk in holding or selling, and I haven't regretted holding on to what few Bitcoin Cash that I'm currently holding. So let me know your thoughts on MoneroV, and let's get that discussion going. All right, guys, until our next video, thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself and, of course, each other.